Welcome back to the 2024 Beach Bash. This is Outdoor Vic Lebowski along with the legend Sudsy Monchik. We are calling the semifinals of the Women's Pro.
Indeed we are. We are calling the semifinals of the Women's
Yes,
Pro,
we
Vic.
are.
I'm glad to be back with you. It's always a pleasure. I'll tell you, you know what? Not only do I love doing this with you, but I actually learn a shit ton listening to you. I can say that on here.
Well, I understand the game even if I can't play it as good as I ought to, but not at all anymore, but I understand what works and doesn't. We'll introduce the players next.
I mean, that was a great serve and a great return.
Yep. Well,
Excuse me, guys. I need to just sneak by here real quick. Thank you.
Short serve. 3 serving 2 here, game 1, women's semifinals. The great Hall of Famer Michelle Key over here on the back end. I jinxed her by saying the great. Sorry about that, Michelle. The great Hall of Famer Amy Roller. Michelle's looking for a hinder there. She held up. Jessica Padilla, RF, 4 serving 2. We're going to replay that, everyone.
sorry about that, Suds. I'm back.
No worries. 2 serving 4 here, Vic, game 1.
Okay, and I don't hear you anymore.
You don't hear me.
Oh, there you are.
Okay.
There you are.
Well, you know what? Lucky you.
So let's talk about the players. Katie won her first Beach Bash 2 years ago when she played with, I'm forgetting, Adam's sister. Oh my God.
Erica Mania.
Erica Mania, who was just a beast out here. And that was her first
She's
Beach
beast
Bash.
out here and indoors.
Oh yeah. Erica picked it up right away. Katie is playing with Michelle Key. And Michelle in either mixed or women's has never failed to make the finals here. She's been a consistent, and I think she's won every mix she's played out here, and she's either won or took second place each time she's played women's. Delia in the back left, Delia Silva, is a extreme veteran one-wall player that is all she plays is one wall, and she's going to be the most court-savvy person on the court, probably the least athletic, but she could possibly be the strongest player on the court with her ability to play the right shots.
Oh, look at that shot. Oh.
And then you're going to have Amy, and Amy, has all the skills of the LPRT players, but she's married or dating a one-waller and been playing one wall almost exclusively the past few years. So she certainly is going to be impressive today. This is going to be a great match.
Yeah, these ladies, they're just good ballers, great humans, great moms, some of them, I mean, yeah, to me, probably, you got Amy Roller, who's absolute Hall of Famer, indoor and outdoor, just incredible, one of the greatest doubles players of all time. And then, of course, Michelle Key. Those are the 2 spotlights, the highlights of this. Michelle just super powerful, super imposing. She's won every title everywhere, indoor, outdoor. And then, of course, Katie. Katie's amazing. Katie's serving right now. I'm so impressed with her game, her attitude, the way she goes about everything. I mean,
and Katie makes no errors either. She's like a back wall.
And she wears no glove.
Yeah, she's a former tennis player. She played, I think, even college tennis.
Not surprising.
Hits overheads with incredible confidence.
Speaking of an overhead right there.
Speaking of an overhead.
Michelle with the spike.
Michelle she cheats so hard on herself.
Yeah, I mean, she's just, she's chill. She's right here within arm's reach. And she just has a good time. She loves playing, but she's so dominant. There's a piece of me, Vic, I would love to see that little edgy nastiness in her, just to see how good she really could be.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I think what amazes the crowd, whether it's someone like Vero or Michelle, it's like, oh, look at this nice, sweet girl, go up to the ball, bam!
Yeah.
Bam! Like, where'd all that power come from?
I mean, there's no doubt she hits it probably, I'd say, harder than any woman out here. Is that accurate? Overall, just overall power?
I think Michelle or Vero.
Yeah.
Vero's backhand and Michelle's forehand.
Yeah, I agree with that. 100%. And I think, how about that for a double seam? That'd be pretty cool,
That
right?
would be pretty brutal. But these four out here are pretty good. But I think Vero could put herself here into the finals with the right partner easily.
All right, we got game one here, 7-4.
So starts with Amy on that return, hit a super smart return, made Michelle hit a shot to play for the next one, but Delia made the unforced error, which should be what she's the only one who doesn't do that.
Yeah, Delia, you can just tell. She just knows what's going on, right? She's going to not make too many mistakes. She's going to do that, right? She's going to get it back in play, and that's all she really has to do. She doesn't have to do much. You know, what would you, obviously, I shouldn't say obviously, correct me if I'm wrong. I think Delia and Amy are the underdogs in this one, Vic?
They would be, but they're also the more savvy.
Okay, so what would you tell them to do, or what would kind of be the approach?
I think Delia looks a little tense right now, I'll be honest. I've seen her play against the other New Yorkers. She hasn't had a lot of experience playing against LPRT level players, pro level players that are indoor pro level players that have that toolbox. And I mean, Delia's a year or two older than the rest of the players out there as well.
So she's like 33?
Yeah, something around there. I think if Delia digs in and plays patient, she can maybe force Michelle into making unforced errors. I don't think anyone's going to force Katie into unforced errors.
I thought that was short, but what do I know?
I did too.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised Michelle didn't just step in and just smash that, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Well, they have a nice lead. I think they're pretty comfy, cozy right now. But as we've seen, you can't always just chill and relax. But, you know, 4-10, I think Michelle steps up here and attacks this one. Amy's going to hit her drive serve. I asked her, I said, what are you planning on doing? She said, I'm going to hit my drive and watch how nasty this thing is.
Well, her drive serve is always low, and she finds the right side player's backhand over and over again, which allows Delia to get into the middle of the court. So it's not only a tough return, it's setting up your partner to be able to be successful.
Ciao. Ciao? No? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when Michelle's hitting that ball from the short line, Vic, you know, against the ladies, and she's so skilled in the outdoor game, her power, I think, is just a little bit overwhelming.
Yep.
So even though Delia got that first one back, I knew it was going to create another opportunity. That's what we're always looking for. Indoor guys, we're looking for opportunities,
Yep.
and I can just see that Michelle had a couple opportunities there, and,
Yep.
and she took advantage of it. But
Positively. Well, what normally you'd be able to get some easy points by either hitting it high or moving them back, Michelle doesn't get nervous up there. She's doing that. I think she's going to be the strongest one out there, and it's going to be the difference.
Hey, Reese, you got the kids?
But
You have the kids there?
I never doubt Amy. I mean, I never doubt Amy. Amy has the potential to take over with her serve and shoot. Tell you a little funny story about Amy and me. I've probably played Amy in practice games at Huntington Beach
stuff.
and in Vegas. And for about 5 years, I probably played her 20, 25 practice games. I'm like, oh, and whatever. I've never beaten her in a practice game. Changed partners, whatever the case may be, it didn't matter. She just whooped me.
That was nasty, Michelle Key.
Yep.
She gave me the,
Yeah. Hey, if you look at Michelle's record at 3-wall ball at Huntington Beach,
she's
and
won it
here,
all, right? I mean,
she's won everything, and
she had a decent partner for a little bit.
well,
That mixed doubles guy?
yeah, yeah, but she's won women's titles here as well.
There's no
and I
doubt.
was going to say here, she's never failed in mixed or women's to at least make the finals. And I think 2 or 3 times she was a double winner, where she won every division she entered.
I'll ask you this then. Give me your top 3 overall outdoor women you've ever seen all time. No order, no specific order. Because I say that
think
because I think
my
I think
3
Michelle
are
won
the 2 that
of
belong
them.
in the Outdoor Hall of Fame already, which would be Rhonda, obviously,
No doubt, I agree.
Jackie, and
Wow,
the
I didn't
next
get to see Jackie. Jackie Perizzo,
Jackie Prazio, yeah. The next two are clearly, and I put them side by side, would be Janelle and Michelle. Janelle and Michelle, Janelle was only here once, and she won. I think she was with Amy. I think. I don't remember who Janelle was with. I remember she came out here and won.
Oh, nice shot, Dealey.
But Janelle is a beast outdoors.
Yeah.
She was a beast
indoors too?
Yeah, and she played one wall just that 1 year here. She adjusted with no problem. She was comfortable, fiery. I mean, I just loved watching her fiery. But that's my top 4 women that I've seen of all time. And then for doubles, you throw in Amy.
Yeah, it's tough to argue right there.
What I like about
take a full cut at it.
what I like about Amy is Amy in mixed. I mean, I guess all the girls, it's the same thing, but Amy tends to play really good against guy speed.
She's so good. Yeah, I mean, all these ladies, they're unbelievable because, you know, like even with Veronica Vick, I'm indoors and I'm blasting serves at her, you know, 170 plus, no problem. And she's, you know, if it comes off the back wall, she's crushing it. And then what I do is I tell her, like, just to work on that hand-eye, is I'm like, even though it might come off the back wall, take it before. So the speed with these top girls, it's never going to be an issue.
Look at that,
Great
Katie.
shot.
With
Yeah.
She was able to lay it down with her tennis flat stroke, keep it flat. Let's get the score. See. It's 13-6. One of the things that you'll notice about Katie is she has the ability to hit a very, very high bounce to get her overhead in. It's easier said than done. Not everyone knows how to spin the ball with that backspin so it goes straight up and you can make that play.
Probably from her tennis background, right? You said that.
Well,
so.
Tennis, you throw it up in the air, you don't bounce
Right. Well, thanks,
but,
Vic.
sorry, I mean, but yeah, I think she's played a ton of outdoor racquetball.
14 serving 6. We got game point here. Michelle Key, Katie Niels. That's just too good. Just too. Game 1 goes to Key and Niels, Vic.
Yeah, they just played totally comfortable.
Stay live. I got a mic.
Coming out here and having a good time again this year. That's the most important part. And I really want to say thanks for that. This is the 3rd year we've been able to help out with Vic having some issues, and we jumped in with the Team 3-wall ball to be. It's phenomenal having all you players be out here and supporting the game of outdoor racquetball. This is a great game. Lifelong friends are made, and we want to thank them. And please, if you can, thank the different sponsors that are involved. Apcon Development's 3rd year in a row of being the title sponsor of this event. They've now brought their daughter Eve in with the Eve Promotions. So please give them a round of applause if you could.
You forgot about the 3 years.
All this also couldn't be possible without the people that helped with the tournament. Vic here in Florida. One from Colorado, one from Florida. One from Colorado, one from Michigan. Lori's mom is also to come over there. Eve helped out with that to help out the promotion. Steve DeSalvo from DeSalvo's Pizzeria is involved. Our other sponsors up here, KWM Gutterman, he helps out so many people in racquetball and players, it's unbelievable. If you guys see him at an event, please say thank you to them. AGE is another one that's a phenomenal sponsor. He's a private guy, but he loves to help out. Roscoe, who's been down here a couple times with LPL, loves to help out with that. I also want to say Sodaman, who everybody knows who he is from walking around. He's one of my buddies and partners in crime of doing this outdoor stuff and playing and doing that. With that said, LPRT is big with us, helping us out here, doing the live streaming and stuff here for the 3rd year in a row as well. Thank them. Pro Kennex Racquetball, Gearbox Racquetball, Head Racquetball. They all help out in their ways that they can too. Understand that's great. Todd Boss, stats, he keeps the little cup things together that we have there. With that being said, like I said, thank everybody. Have a great time at the party tonight. We're buying the first 50 beers, plus there's a lot of food over there and doing that. The last thing I want to do is I'd like to have Abel and Teresa come up here along with Eve for just a second. So you all, if you don't know who they are, so you know who see. Guys, I want to say thank you very much, Abel. All you, Teresa, thank you. Small little thank you, so you guys can have this and as a memory from doing this stuff. But you know, it's the least that we can do. But everybody know. All right, without them, this wouldn't happen anymore. All right, thank you guys very much. All right.
Stay there for me to take a picture. Right there. Yeah, come on, Mike. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Excellent.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, Mike.
Sorry, I hope that was a surprise for you. You want me in there too? Okay. Thanks, guys.
Oh, easy. You're live. Go ahead, Vic. State your claim. No, say what you said. No, you say it. Go ahead, say it. It's fine. You're not. Just say in addition to.
I just know that when you come back on their live.
Yeah. No, we're live. Go. Hi, everybody. We're live right now.
Hello, everybody. We are live right now.
Sometimes we forget we're live when we're live.
You know, it's as far as Apcon and Abel and Teresa, they sponsor everything. They've sponsored 3 years in a row that Three Wall Ball has taken over the Beach Bash. But prior to that, they sponsored the 3 previous Beach Bashes as well. So they've been, a long history here. They help the sport. I'm really glad to see Mike honoring them. Every bit of it's deserved. They do a lot of other things behind the scenes.
Amazing. You know what? Why don't we bring Abel in real quick, right? Let's
Sure.
do that. Abel, come over here for a sec. Let's ask him a couple questions about his support and how
Well, they're
important
gonna start
that is.
soon. Let's
That's
do it
okay.
quick.
Yeah, we'll do it quick. All right. So, Abel, thank you so much for everything that you do, your support and everything. What is it about outdoor racquetball or just racquetball in general that keeps you here and you continue this amazing support?
Oh, I love the sport. I mean, all the guys. Over the last, we've been coming here for what, Vic?
Well, I was just saying,
7 years?
I think you've been the title sponsor for the 3 previous years that I ran it,
Yeah.
and then the
It's-
3 years since Mike's
It's
run it, so
6
that's
years
been 6
title
years.
sponsor, Yeah. Yeah. No, it's just it's so much different than indoor. When we mainly as you can hear what's going on in the court with all the players. You don't get
Sure.
to see that in indoor. You get to hear some of the smash talk and everything, but. At the end of the day, this is a more exciting sport I see than indoor.
What do you
but-
think of the action today?
Oh, it's been great all day. It's been great. I mean, the women are playing. The women are playing excellent. I'm sorry. The men are just, it's about to happen today. But the action, it's been a great day. It's been since Thursday. We got here Tuesday, and it's been great every day. Hard action. Great racquetball.
Abel, tell me a little bit about Apcon. There's a lot of racquetball players out there, outdoor, indoor, outdoor. We don't know exactly what it is. Can you just tell everybody a little bit about it, where it is, and what goes on?
Sure, we're in San Antonio. We're a commercial developer, commercial general contractor. We build mainly commercial buildings, shopping centers, schools. I'm doing a couple of hospitals in San Antonio right now. We've got some major residential developments I'm doing, and we're getting ready to start a huge project in Puerto Rico. It's going to be a 150 homes retirement community. So I'm licensed to build in almost every state in the country. So my company spreads throughout the whole state of Texas.
Awesome.
We're building in Dallas, Houston, Austin, Corpus Christi, Laredo. But yeah, that's what I do. And I've been doing this for 40 years.
That's just incredible, and I just want to say, before Vic closes this out, thank you so much, and congrats on a great, you absolutely deserve that, and we appreciate it, the whole sport of racquetball.
Absolutely, we
Always have my
appreciate it.
support.
I have a quick question. I understand there's another tournament coming up in San Antonio.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Yes, I believe, I'm not sure, it's
Battle at the Alamo?
The Battle of the Alamo, yeah, we have the LPRT Battle of the Alamo every year. We sponsor it also. It's in April.
And that's an indoor tournament?
It's an indoor
It is an
tournament,
indoor
yeah.
tournament?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, awesome. All the women LPRT players will be there.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's been going on for several years now. ACRA, I believe, is the organization that runs it, but we support them, and of course we also support all the juniors in San Antonio
Sure.
as well.
Well,
So,
tell
yeah.
us about the one wall scene in San Antonio.
Oh, one wall. We religiously play every Saturday morning from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We've got a group of 10 to 15 of us that go out there year round.
Well,
Year round.
some of those guys were here, and
yeah.
we have seen them play.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, the finals of the pro singles was 2 San Antonians, partners, DJ
Oh, yeah.
and Mendoza and Brandon Jennings. They, they represented really well, and It's amazing how well both of them are acclimated to one wall,
Yeah.
but they explained to me just what you said. They're playing regular. It shows, and it looks like you're bringing a bigger and bigger
Yeah.
group out
Oh,
here
yeah.
every year.
Yeah, it's growing more and more, and you know, big props to DJ Mendoza. I mean, the guy is playing lights out. You know, he's coming. You know,
And the classiest kid ever.
oh my God, yeah.
You know, behind the
his
scenes-
game is unbelievable.
Behind the scenes, DJ, just give you an idea, he sees me carrying something. Vic, I'll get it.
Yeah.
Ref makes the wrong call in his favor. No, don't give it to me. Give it to the other guy.
Yeah.
He's just the classiest guy ever. And I remember when he was playing before he took the break, when he was 9, 10 years old out here.
Oh yeah. Oh, we've got pictures of my daughter and DJ here when they were 10, 11 years old. You know.
Yep.
We've been coming that long. So, but DJ has improved so much over the last 3
Yep.
years. You know that he's in the court with Kane during the week. He's in the court with Daniel during the
Sure,
week. You know,
sure.
He's got a lot of good. You know, our community in San Antonio, the racquetball community, is huge.
Sure.
I mean, the indoor and outdoor.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And everyone's good.
Oh,
Everyone's
yeah,
good.
we're
so-
all competitors, but yeah.
Well, on behalf of
Absolutely.
all of racquetball, I want to say thank you for all you do. You know I appreciate you. I appreciate when I was running this tournament.
Oh, absolutely.
And I had my money on the line. You were there to help me and support me.
I've always told you, you've run the best tournament in racquetball.
Well, and I
I believe.
Is it okay if I tell something about what happened in the coronavirus year?
Sure.
Coronavirus year, I had bought all my T-shirts. I had put all my deposits down that were non-refundable. I had bought all the food. And on the Tuesday before we started Thursday, the city shut us down.
Wow. Oh, I remember
And
that. I do remember
I
that.
was looking at severe loss.
Oh, yeah.
And you could have done what most sponsors would have done. There was no event, so there's no sponsorship.
Yeah.
You hooked me up. You didn't ask for the money back. I offered to give it to you back, but it made me go from taking a huge loss to almost breaking even. In the worst year, that's when I was suffering and having my. I was
You
gonna
were ill,
do the
absolutely.
tournament despite being sick.
Absolutely.
I was gonna put it on, and the city just crushed me and everyone else. But I got to tell you came through like a knight in shining armor by just being classy like you are, sir.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, for that. Yeah.
Hey, man,
And I'm
not
here to
enough people
support,
know.
I'm here to support outdoor racquetball. I hate to say it a little more than indoor, but 'cause
I don't hate it. I like it.
I love the game. I love the game. I love what you've done to it. I love what Mike's doing with it. You know, it's great, man.
Awesome.
I mean, it's great. And
Well,
I
thank-
want to see these tournaments continue. You know, I want to see them continue. And
Well,
whatever
I'm
I
with
can
you.
do to help, man, I'm here.
And I appreciate it. And I got to tell you, I'm thrilled that Mike's picked up the ball. The 3-wall ball team's picked up the ball. I just kind of chip in here and there. I don't really.
yeah.
I get more credit than I think I'm due for what's going on today in the last 3 years, but I just try to help out. I'm thrilled that you have been a huge part of why it's continued to be successful.
Sure, you guys have my support, man.
All right, man. We're going to get back to the game.
You got it, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Abel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure thing, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, that's tremendous, Vic. Great stories right there. You know, that's Abel Perez from Apcon, our title sponsor here. And you know, there's so many people that just go unrecognized, and it's glad that, 3-wall ball and Mike Coulter and his team took the time to really recognize Abel, and that's
So
really
we've
cool.
got a new dynamic going on. I'm sorry to cut you off,
No,
but it's
no.
7 serving 4.
So game 2.
7 serving 4, game 2. Yeah, I thought that first game was an aberration. I expected it to be close.
God, that serve, like, I know the ref
Eight.
called it good. I think it was good. But
The
it's
line
so
judge called
amazing.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
not-
it's so close, right?
It's so close. And she'll mix that up and make you step forward and then put one deep. Amy's like a surgeon with that serve. She moves it around. She hits it exactly where she wants it to go. She gets it just over the line. She'll put it between those two lines over and over again. And then once you take the step up, she'll put it at your feet.
Yeah, and like a true veteran, what she's doing, as I can see, is a little mistake right there by Delia. What Amy's doing is right before she's about to go into her service motion, she's looking at her opponents, their feet, their position, their grip, and then she's making her decision where and how she wants to put it.
But she also has no tell.
No.
I'm sitting here and I can't tell if she's going right or left. But 99% of the time, regardless of the opponent, Michelle's going to, not Michelle, Amy hits that drive serve to the person on her side to allow her partner on the court. That's from years of playing one wall, and it's like the mantra.
It's just a tough shot right there.
Yeah, I mean,
the
Michelle's a
power,
beast.
and she hits it flat and comes over the top of it, right, and it's spiking, so the ball's going to shoot up. Just not much to do with that.
Well, Katie's just as comfortable with overheads, but nobody blasts the ball from over her head like Michelle. Remember the first time she was out here, the crowd was amazed at watching Michelle play because she hit the ball with a smile on her face and looking feminine and just looking like, oh, da, 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 and then bam!
Like this right here. Oh, yeah.
Every single time I say something, I give them the bad luck.
Yeah, she's just letting that racket face kind of stay open, Vic, instead of bringing it down and attacking the ball at like a, I'm not a mathematician, but like a 55-degree angle.
Yeah.
Versus a flat angle.
I got it.
Nice catch, Vic. Oh, Amy kind of misread it, wasn't sure, but you know, Katie snuck it in right there down the line, huh?
I think Amy was debating if it was in to let it go or if it was going to go out the sideline.
5 serving 9. We got a wipe going on. Tell everybody what a wipe is.
A wipe is, it's originated out of New York, but we decided to bring it here as well. It's a 10-second dry-off timeout for everyone's safety.
So it's not a wipe when Veronica asked me to change the diapers of the kids, right?
That's a different kind of wipe.
Different kind of wipe. All right.
Different kind of wipe. But on a wipe, you're not supposed to coach each other. You're not supposed to dilly-dally. You're supposed to just run to your bag, dry off your hand, and get back to the court.
I'll tell you right now, next time I'm playing and I have a wipe moment, I'm coming to you sneakily, and I'm just going to say, Vic, what do you got? What do you got? Kind of under my weather while I'm wiping.
Hey, I have a feeling that the next time you come, you're going to come more mentally prepared. You've already corrected your own mistakes without me saying anything, just from watching these guys.
Yeah, you can tell I lost sleep over yesterday.
Yeah. But, I mean, you're like all the other IRT pros, but especially you, you figure it out quick. And
Well, thank you.
I mean, obviously, your racquetball IQ is off the chart.
6 serving 9, game 2. Michelle Key and Katie Neals won game 1, Vic. What do you think? What are you seeing right now?
I'm seeing the front two, especially Delia, being a lot more comfortable. Delia hasn't made all the unforced errors she made before. I think she was a little intimidated by Michelle's power.
Sure.
Which surprises me because I've seen Delia play mixed at the highest level where the guys are relentless and try to pound at her, and she does fine. I don't think
She's a New Yorker, man.
she's a New
She's
Yorker.
fine.
Exactly.
That's not going to bother her.
I think the first game she was a little tight because it's not her crowd. We don't have a pile of New
Yeah,
Yorkers.
I mean, she's on the court, like we said, with 2 Hall of Famers, you know, and obviously Katie, it's amazing. But Delia's playing spectacular. She's doing
Yeah.
exactly what she needs to do.
I mean, Amy's been playing steady. I think Delia is the difference. She's been playing consistent as well. Look how she got in front of Michelle. I mean, what I've been talking about all day long, she made her shot, get in front of Michelle.
Michelle's getting a little frustrated.
Yeah. I have to say, I love the game that all 4 of these ladies play.
See, I want Michelle to step in and take that.
I
one
agree
with Kate-
completely.
okay. Like that. I
Like
mean,
that.
look, that. The other one, and that's in her wheelhouse because you know she's a taller lady. She can comfortably hit that, you know, belly button to chest, and it's 7 serving 9 here in game 2. That's an outdoor shot right there. It just goes against, you know, all instincts to hit that ball up the middle 5 feet. We've talked about it.
Yep. But that's one of the winner zones.
Yeah, Michelle's got to like.
She's got to get her focus back, keep her serves in. So I think it's 9-7. Is that right? Keelani, 9-7. So it's this is the 2024 Apcon Beach Bash.
We're going to ask the referee right here, Kehlani Lawrence. Kehlani, what's the score here?
The score is 9 serving 7.
How many-
Amy and Delia are up.
And how many timeouts for each team?
2 total per game. So it's only 1 has been taken. A couple wipes. Those don't count. It's timeouts. Different.
Can you tell everybody real quick about the party tonight? That what's going on out here? We know you're running it.
Heck yeah, and you're already ready wearing your green. It's for St. Patty's Day, of course, because it's St. Patrick's Day weekend today. The holiday's officially tomorrow, but everyone celebrates on Saturday, you know. But we're going to have green beers. Well, they will be green once I spike everyone's drink with my
You
food
coming, Vic?
coloring. And we're going to have pretzel necklaces, because that's what I always do for St. Patty's. And people probably don't know this, but you wear it out, and you have a little snack. We have DeSalvo's pizza, or Italian.
Let the New Yorker say it. DeSalvo's. We're gonna have DeSalvo's pizza.
DeSalvo. So we'll have Italian. So everyone be there. It's 8 o'clock tonight. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll have green necklaces, and the party will continue after. But that's where we're meeting and hanging out. So time back in.
And trust me, Kalani's a party planner, so come out and enjoy. One of the many things that goes on here at the Beach Bash.
So we're at 9-7 after the timeout. Michelle and Erica won the first.
Yeah, that was a good call. Anita Maldonado, veteran over here on the service line, called it short.
Yeah, Hall
Agreed.
of Fame paddleball player, one of the best one-wall paddleball players of all time.
Did you hear her sing?
I taped
Oh
it.
my
The video
goodness.
you watched of her singing was my video.
She did the national anthem. It was just incredible.
Let me impress you even more. She was walking by the microphone. Anthony said, "Hey, would you sing the national anthem?" They handed her the mic, and then we started filming.
Unreal.
She had no idea she was doing that. Call the score. 10-7.
10-7. Game 2, Michelle Key, Katie Niels in the back, won game 1. And that's a great up-the-middle outdoor shot, Vic.
Yep, and it was caused by Delia pushing the ball too far over, so it kept Amy off the court.
We got Jay Josie's back in the box. He's going to help us out. We have a score of 8-10 in game 2. Michelle Key, Katie Niels won game 1.
I called her Erica. Katie, my bad. That's strike 1 and 2.
But you know what that tells me right there? That's a little bit of a mental lapse. Like Michelle wasn't fully, I think if she's fully locked in, all in, committed.
She knows that's
Yeah,
hers.
like, right.
Right, there's no question.
That was smooth. That was like the smoothest point
Absolutely.
I've seen her play in a couple.
She's getting her focus back.
9-10, game 2.
See, now Delia needs to make that. She needs to be the most consistent player. 10-10.
That's perfect. That's her, right, Vic?
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, deep in the, you can't see it, but as far deep in the back left corner as can be. 11-10 all of a sudden.
That serve behind you is so hard to do. It looks easy, but serving overhead deep in the middle is tough. Serving overhead deep over your shoulder to the short side of the court, it's tough.
Even tougher.
Yeah, even tougher.
And
The
there's
sideline gets so close to you all of a sudden. All right, we have 10-11. 10-11.
Look at
That's
that.
what Delia does right there. And she had the luxury of letting one of the balls that were floating through go to Amy because Amy's a lefty.
Ball. Can I get a ball, Mike?
I think for this match, Delia is best suited to be playing with a lefty. She's a little less mobile, covers a little less space than everyone else. So having the lefty in the middle to help her out in the middle, I think, is a good thing. But Delia plays smart.
11-11 here in game 2.
11-11 game 2.
So no, there's a battle.
Yes, it is.
What do we have up next? Let's check the schedule. The mixed doubles final. Wow, the mixed doubles final. Can't wait to watch that. We'll get to that in a second because we gotta pay attention here, Vic.
Yep.
11-11 game 2. Oh, that up the middle, man. I gotta learn that.
Yep, but it's because of a bad serve He served the ball directly so that a straight-in shot keeps your partner off the court. You can't do that. Delia knows she shouldn't be doing that serve. Michelle taking it out of the air. All day long we've been seeing the other ladies back up on that. Back up, and shoot from their ankles. That's what you're supposed to do right there.
Just nasty.
And
Michelle
confident.
Key right there. That was like mean. That was like a mean shot. Like
that.
And that. I mean, it's just perfect. Yeah.
Exactly. She's in front, be aggressive. None of that slice stuff when you're in the front court.
Yeah, she's got that ability to impose her physical will and being out there.
13-11 all of a sudden.
And it was 11-7, I want to say, right? They were down.
Yep.
Katie making no mistakes, doing what she needs to do. Hey, next up, don't go anywhere. We're going to probably kill the feed. We're going to come right back with the mixed pro doubles final, which is going to be Kaylani Lawrence, Robert the Iceman Sastry, Rocky Carson, and Jessica Padilla.
Well, that ought to be pretty good.
I might commentate that one with you. And there it is. There's the match, Vic.
That's the match.
15-11.
15-11, 2 in a row. And so the next match is going to be the mixed doubles pro final. That's just going to be a battle. I can see it coming. I don't know if we're going to go to a commercial, but in the meantime, I want to thank our sponsors, Apcon, KWM Gutterman, Age Solutions, LPL Financial, Soda Man, and Coffee Girl. Of course, the promoter of the event, Three Wall Ball, Eve Promotions, Head Racquetball, Gearbox Racquetball, Pro Kenix Racquetball, Pro Racquetball Stats, Age Solutions, and of course, Keith Miner and KWN Gutterman. So until the next match, this is Vic Lebowski signing off.